Yeah, I don't understand the concepts of conversation of the gun culture. We've lived with guns since, what, the 7th century or something? I don't know.
We all know that right now guns is a trope. It's it's not a trope, it's a totem, it's a metaphor that disenfranchised white guys need. It makes them feel good because they're being
You can say what you want. I don't agree with that.
That's weird.
The concepts of how to turn it around and say, you may think you've got me worried about what you're going to do. Dude, you're about to find out what I'm going to do. And that's going to worry you a lot more.
Kurt Russell at it again.
Oh shit! I wasn't
expecting him to pop up.
I just when I see people with celebrity status, when they actually say what they really feel and they say things that are articulate, that are standing up for the little people like you and I, it makes me excited and it makes me feel hopeful of the future. And not everybody's I almost said the R word. Not everybody's crazy. Let's listen to what Kurt Russell says against this Hollywood blogger, and I love it that he whooped him like a unwanted stepchild. Roll the clip.
Yeah, I don't understand the concepts of conversation of the gun culture. We've lived with guns since, what, the 7th century or something? I don't know.
We all know that right now guns is a trope. It's it's not a trope, it's a totem, it's a metaphor that disenfranchised white guys need. It makes them feel good because they're being
You can say what you want. I don't agree with that.
I gotta hear it one more time because that's just
So white guys the only one with guns?
Why every time the left tries to justify something, they blame it on white people? That's so true. See this now. I'm starting to see why people are are getting so offended about white people. This like every time the left has a problem, they just blame white people.
That is true. And they make it okay to openly speak bad about white people. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about this topic, and I was like, well, give me your side. Why do you think, guns should be banned? They were like, well, I think one of the biggest problems is we don't recognize white men as terrorists. I said, so all white men are terrorists? And they said, well, no. I said, well, then how are you going to say that?
Yeah, I mean, I think they just put a lot of things in place.
The fact that it's okay to say that. That's like saying, we don't recognize that black people are thugs.
And say a lot of things. I think they say a lot of things that don't, act like white lives don't really matter,
Yeah.
I just think, they're trying to make it seem like a bad thing to be white.
Yeah, they do.
It's a bad thing to be white. Yes, that's insane.
They're trying to make it seem like if you're against a lot of their policies, you're a white supremacist.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to see why people on the left are so brainwashed to say if you're on the right,
you're racist.
You're a white you have white supremacist talking points, and it's all bullshit. Unfortunately, I just don't agree. I don't think that we need to ban guns because of white people. I think if anything, they should make it harder to get them. That way, people who are going to commit crimes don't have easy access to them.
You can still get a gun with easy, bro.
Yeah,
you can get it from the street.
A criminal is gonna get a gun illegally.
Yeah, bro. It's really no.
You
It's make it harder to get. Then somebody trying to come get you, and you gotta go through all this. He gonna whop.
Yeah. You remember?
I mean, that's been part of
maybe
American culture forever. That would literally hurt America.
You can make 3D guns now.
So I feel like it's really not even an argument. It's literally a stupid versus smart argument.
And y'all know how we always hear about switches.
I'm tired of arguing.
Sell switches in stores.
I'm gonna just come on here and just say stupid, smart. Cause just keep going on and on about this shit. I just feel like it's no reason to really keep. We gotta explain it, but it's just annoying as fuck. Bro.
Yeah, when Brock said about the switches, that in itself.
The store, there are switches everywhere. Rappers rap about switches. If y'all don't know what the switch is, it's something you can put on the back of a pistol and it makes it an automatic weapon. And they have those everywhere. In Chicago, you can see videos on Twitter of people at school. I've seen a video of 8 people under the age of 15, 16, probably in that range, 14 in Chicago. Every single one of them with a Glock with a switch on it. Every one. And you say you want to ban the guns.
It's not the
Buddy, they do not sell switches in any gun store in America. Where did they get those? Illegally. So if you ban the guns, so now you got us walking around with no gun and he got the switch on top of his.
And you let that legal in.
Well, actually, you just made the price for guns to go up. So, more people going to be trapping them out anyway, too, on top of all of that.
The problem is that they're promoting all these LGBT cute things and make things mentally ill for people, and then, let the guns go. And then, bad stuff happen. That's why the last school shootings been members of that community. Mental illness. That's the problem.
Well, hold on. We still got they said about some of those school shootings is,
They're regular people, yeah. I mean,
People
but they
can't
can-
get back over
that's a
some
mental-
street
if you want to
crime.
kill people for no reason, that's a mental illness.
The last, no, that's
The
facts.
last big one.
The last few shootings that I remember we covered, wasn't there like trans, like in Iowa, it was
That's
a
what
trans
you just
person.
saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Nashville was a trans person.
That's a correlation to them pushing all this crazy shit on
It is,
people.
it is.
They're fucking everything up. That's why I said this shit's getting annoying.
It's bigger than that. I think we're in a mental health epidemic. I think that,
And they're making it worse.
I think that it's so hard for people to think a certain way and do certain things, and people are slapping labels on you, and you got all this constant pressure of all this of the economy being shit, and
There's
it's
a
hard
whole
to
bunch of shit
it's hard to
that ties
see.
into it.
It's so much,
Social
man.
media,
There's so many-
everything's
social
fucking-
media is
yeah.
toxic. It's so many problems, and it's
It can give
causing
you a mental-
It's causing people to have mental health problems.
Yeah, it
And
definitely
then-
is.
And people are tripping.
You gotta feel
man.
like you gotta be on this status, like it all that ties into it. And then you put drag queens in the school.
I don't understand the concepts of conversation of the gun culture. We've lived with guns since what, the 7th century or something? I don't know.
We all know that right now. Guns is a trope. It's a, I mean, it's not a trope. It's a totem. It's a metaphor that
Metaphor.
disenfranchised white guys need. It makes them feel good because they're being.
You can say
surrounded.
what you want. I don't agree with that. So,
Sorry.
Guns make
Example of a real person, a great logical answer, and a left, stupid, going all off over the board answer right there.
It's
That
they
was two
feelings.
different answers right there.
Guns are not metaphors.
It's feelings, bro.
Gun is a real thing.
I don't agree with that.
What?
guns make white guys, like insecure white guys. That's what I'm taking what he said. Insecure white guys is make it feel like they got purpose. How about guns are for when black people couldn't have guns? And they were getting tortured and beat and all kind of stuff. The Klan was after them, and they couldn't have guns.
It was illegal.
How about it's for black people too? All right,
It's not my thing.
But it's
So, you know.
statistically.
Well, you can look.
I need
if
mine.
you think gun control or something like that is going to change a terrorist point of view, I think you're like out of your mind. I think you're like, I think anybody is. I think it's absolutely insane. The problem we're having right now is that we don't have the concepts of how to turn it around and say, you know, you may think you've got me worried about what you're going to do. Dude, you're about to find out what I'm going to do. And that's going to worry you a lot more.
That is what it's about.
I think that's fair.
yeah,
We'll
boy.
change the concept of gun culture, as you call it, to something of reality, which is if I'm a hockey team and I got a guy bearing down on me as a goaltender, I'm not concerned about what he's going to do. I'm going to make him concerned about what I'm going to do
I get that.
to stop him. That's when things change.
Obama's
You know.
point was that the guys who are on the no-fly list because of terrorist connections, can get a gun pretty easily.
They can also make a bomb pretty easily. So what?
Cooking his
In your
ass.
That's a
face.
great point.
You know you can make a bomb from
They can
your.
also get knives and
Household
stab you.
items.
What are you going to do about
Yeah,
that?
that's crazy.
They can get cars and run you over with them. What are you going to do about that?
I love this.
What are you going to do about that?
They didn't kill the people in San Bernardino. with
Oh, but they've
cars.
killed others that way. Haven't they? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? Outlaw everything? That isn't the answer.
Can't do
Just
that.
put some control.
That's
We're American, buddy.
Put some controls. What? So the people who want to defend themselves can't?
No, not so you can't. Just so the idiots can't get a hold of them. That's
Do
all.
you really believe they're not going to? Are you serious about that? Are you seriously? What good will that? Oh my God! You and I just disagree.
Okay.
You and I just disagree. I understand that you think that you can control the behavior of people that are dead set on taking your way of life away from you. I think you can control that.
No, I didn't say
and
that.
there's only one thing you can do with that, and that's say, no, dude, that's not going to happen.
That's
That's
real.
just not
We're
going
gonna
to
speak.
happen.
They're just some. the whole
Good talking
thing.
with you.
Like what?
What he
something.
So I don't
said
know the
makes so much
context of this
sense.
interview, but I know that it went south for the little chum down here. That guy. Y'all don't need to see his face because he's a worthless person. I just love when people with common sense just lay it out there. This is not rocket science, bro.
Yes.
This is not just like the option. I tried to flip the words so they don't. Just like that whole argument. We shouldn't even be talking about that. It's not even a real argument. We know what the real truth is. Same thing when it comes to these guns. It's like wait a minute, bro. Let's just keep this let's put this in perspective. If somebody start taking their car and running people over with it, do we ban every car?
No.
No, because if we ban every car, that makes sure nobody gets run over again, right?
Yeah.
But what about all the people that lose their jobs? What about all the people that it affects in a negative way that had nothing to do with violence with a car?
Great point.
It's the same thing in California. They're trying to put a speedometer cap where you can't go 10 miles per hour over the speed limit in every car in California. Every car in California, do you know how stupid this is? For 3 reasons, it's completely stupid. And it's associated
insane.
directly with this gun stuff. 3 reasons it's completely stupid. One reason is they're talking about doing it by like 2028 or something. So people going to be just laying up in the street until 2028 when you first start implementing it. There's like 1.6 million new cars sold in California every year. So people going to be just losing their whole life for the next several years until y'all implement the first 1.6 million cars with a cap with a governor on it. But every other car that existed that had been made, that's been made
You could
from
pay
the
for it
point
to
where
get it
y'all
off.
started talking about this to now, don't have a governor on it. And then therefore, when people that really
We gonna
need to
have
speed up
them,
to
buddy.
pass somebody's in an emergency situation.
Like, bro, that's like me having a gun, and are they gonna come just take it? No.
Well, we don't
So
know.
they're just gonna stop selling them.
They're not gonna be able to
Brother,
do
come
that.
on, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, he
This
always
ain't
does that.
Germany,
Yeah.
brother.
Hey,
This is the United States, bro.
hey, I seen the United States have us all locked in our houses at once before. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't know what
that's
these.
different.
I don't know what these
That was
niggas
a
are
good
getting.
plan. That was a great plan that they came up with.
They're not gonna come in your
when
house and
COVID,
take your
when COVID
gun.
hit, I was definitely still outside for sure. For the first like 2 months, I was outside. I was in the,
Hey.
I was still at the bar. I was all that.
I didn't
Hey,
really do nothing different.
I'm just gonna
I
keep
didn't
it
do
100.
nothing different.
I don't know what these
Not by
motherfuckers
choice.
are capable of doing.
Nah, I know this.
They
I
got
know
more
this.
money.
The only thing
They
I
got
did
more money
different
than
during
me.
COVID
You,
was wearing
you,
masks.
you.
I didn't.
No, they're
Yeah,
not
I don't know
coming
what
to
they
get me.
capable of.
Them niggas
But
got more money
for
than
my,
me.
for my
You,
amendments,
and you.
if we not going off the amendments, mama,
Brother.
then just kill me.
So
I'm
you
ready to
think?
die anyway.
But remember, this is the what if guy. So he going, what if? What if?
I ain't saying what if. I'm keeping it 100.
So you think that it's a rational thing that they would come into every American household and see, do you have a gun? Oh, let me have that.
You think I'm not gonna figure out?
Do you think
where to
that's a
hide my gun?
rational thing
Put it
that
on
they
top
would
of the roof, brother.
Do you think that's how
They gonna
like,
go on top of the roof.
Hey, shit.
They
If
gonna come
they,
to every
want
house.
to, if they
He
want
think this is
to,
Nazi Germany.
hey, hey.
But then you also said last
Let's
video
stop
you can
that
punch a
right
cop and not get arrested.
Yeah. So
Hey,
But then you can't. They come take your
Just
gun.
relax
So do
this-
they or
hey,
do they not have power?
I'm just saying, if they want to, they can do it.
All right, buddy.
That's all I'm saying.
yeah, they do got a lot of control over a lot
If
of
they
shit.
want
But, you
to,
know,
they ain't
that's
gonna
why
do
we got
that bit.
amendments, man. This is supposed to be the free land.
Hey,
But you know, it's looking pretty crazy lately. I see what you're saying.
I don't got an
an
army behind me.
But
They
hey,
do.
that's a great little point. Though, like if I have a gunman, a guy that wants to go do mayhem with the gun, he could just come get it from me. I could just put it on market. It's gonna be guns sold all the time. It's a black market that they can't stop right now.
Well, California is a prime example of like getting rid of guns and people still dying. P&B Rock is a rapper that could not have
Multiple
a
people
gun.
died. The guy we seen they almost got robbed.
Well,
He's
people die in
literally
California every day.
going through a situation where he might be in jail or have to pay a fine.
You can have
for
guns
protecting
in
his
California.
family.
You gotta have a
You gotta have a
license.
license, or you gotta have it like.
Or something
It's
like-
stricter.
I think they banned ARs, but you can have handguns.
So why was that guy in trouble though?
What guy?
Because
The
he
guy
he
that,
shot at them because they ran
He
away.
opened fire, so they took away his concealed license.
Oh, that's
So that was
more stupid.
absolute.
I ain't gonna lie.
6 million
He
cars
shoulda
with
gunned
a
them
cap
down.
with a governor on it. But every other car that existed that had been made, that's been made from the point where y'all started talking about this to now, don't have a governor on it. And then therefore, when people that really need to speed up to pass somebody's in an emergency situation, somebody's, in a tight spot, somebody go buy a Ferrari and the thing can only go 10 miles per hour with the speed limit. All of these different restrictions you're putting on people. And to be honest, only a third of all the vehicular deaths are speed related. And speed related doesn't mean it's just speed. It could be a person drunk speeding. It could be a person out of anger speeding. All of these things. So it's rare that people actually get killed from this. And it's like a couple thousand. There's like 30 million people that live in California. So you're going to make 30 million people put a governor on their car for 4,000 people who got killed due to speed-related accidents. It makes no sense. Just like the gun thing. There's millions of people with guns in America. Millions.
Millions and
And if it was
millions.
such a problem, there'd be hundreds of thousands of people dying every day. But you're going to make a responsible person have to put away their weapon of choice to defend their family because some knuckleheads on the south side of Chicago can't get it together.
Damn.
Or some parents raising their kids to be chumps and they going into these schools and doing what they doing.
Damn.
Everybody got to suffer because of what 3 people didn't did.
Damn.
How many school incidents have you had in your hometown? 99% of people have never had an incident at the school that they went to,
Well,
the high school that they went to. Name one. Does anybody have an incident that happened at your high school? I would argue that
Somebody shot it up.
99% of people have
Nah,
never had an
quiet.
incident at their high school.
not at it, but
So it's not as
right
prevalent
down the
as they make
street,
it seem
somebody
like.
died.
Someone
Right.
died at the gas station next to my high
Inside
school,
the
but it
school?
wasn't.
Soon
it
as
wasn't
school was over,
related.
they came and pulled up on him and killed him right down the street.
So was that gang related?
No, it wasn't gang related. It was behind a girl.
Damn.
Gang related. That nigga related.
You said gang related.
Whatever. Nigga related.
damn.
That's you ain't had no incident where a school shooter came in the building. That's what he's talking
Yeah,
about, bro.
facts. You knew what he
How
meant.
many school
You knew what he
incidents
meant.
have you had in your hometown? 99% of people have never had an incident at the school that they went to,
At the school.
at the high school that they went to. Name one. Does
Inside.
anybody have an incident that happened at your high school? I
No.
would argue that 99% of people have never
Almost.
had an incident at their high school. So it's not as prevalent as they make it seem like, but they want to ban it from everybody carrying
They want to kill us.
just because a few people have done something.
They do.
Just stop them from doing it. That's the goal. Anyway, I can talk about it all day. Shout out to my boy Kurt Russell. Just
He spat.
spanking him. Man, I need to meet you one day. I hope you follow me on social media, Kurt.
I ain't gonna lie, Kirk did cook though.
Y'all know
He cooked
he
up
did.
bad.
I did.
It's really a logical argument,
No, he
like-
definitely like just applied his same logic to other situations, and dude didn't have a reply for it. And when you're a logical person and you get hit, you hit somebody with logic, and they're not speaking with logic, it's easy to make them look foolish.
You know what?
And I think Kurt just proved that.
You think they had more guns back then than now? Think it was more accessible to get a gun back in the
you
day?
know what though, bro? I'm
That's a
thinking
good
now.
question.
Because like, how
That's a
is
good question.
why we was not really hearing about it until now? Well, I know we're
mental
gonna say
health.
health,
I can tell
mental
you.
health. We're gonna say mental health.
There was definitely
We're coming for your children.
there was definitely shootings back then, bro.
It definitely was.
Not as
Definitely
much,
was.
though.
Not as
I don't
much
think
as
there was
this.
this. I don't think they were as
I don't know.
frequent
Bro,
as they were now. But
that's
there was
definitely
definitely
worse.
The
shootings
first
back
time I
then.
really started hearing how bad
We
it
know
was
why.
was Sandy Hook. After that, it kept going
That was
up.
the first major one of our lifetime. But I remember we used to do intruder drills at the school for a school shooter scenario or intruder in the school scenario.
Yeah, we
So
all-
I mean,
No,
like,
it started happening since we came up. But I think like in the like if we thinking like
80s,
70s, 1800s.
Well, it's
I'm
really no
thinking,
reason to-
like I don't hear about you. I don't know. Did
It's
they
really
shoot
no
up
way to
schools
prove
in
that though. It's no way to prove that.
I think
Unless
there
we can
is.
pull it up.
1960s, the
And we can pull
70s,
it
and
up.
the
there was
80s.
definitely school shootings then, bro.
Not as many as
Yeah.
now though.
No, there's not as many as now.
We
No,
gotta
there
prove that
wasn't.
though.
So
We gotta
what
prove that.
changed?
We
Not
gotta
the
prove
not
that.
the amount of guns. What's going on in
But
people's heads?
can we prove that? Really?
Yes.
No.
We can't pull up the
he's right.
statistics.
No,
How do you know?
yes.
How do you
No,
know?
no,
You can
that's
prove
right.
it, though.
I think I'm pretty
You
sure he's
can.
right. I'm pretty sure he's
I
right.
believe that is probably going on now. We know what's going on now. The kids in their social media, and we're coming for your children. LGBTQ. That's the only reasons. Kids are being pushed stupid things.
Because I'm pretty sure in the 70s and the 80s,
I don't
this
think
was
that
not.
was the- I don't
And
think
they
that was
had
happening back then.
crack. They had crack
Okay,
in the
here we go.
80s.
1980. Look, in the 80s.
They had crack.
In 1982, there was
got worse.
1. 1984, there was 0. There was 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, and now look down here. See how it goes from this to this.
Hey, our countries are getting worse. Why I go say, we had systemic racism right there, all that stuff.
Bro, think about
you know,
it. They
The
had
KKK was
crackheads.
running around.
They had
The
crackheads.
KKK was running around, and why is less people dying than now?
I think it's because of the telephone, though, bro.
It's from a lot of things.
Telephone and LGBTQ.
No, I'm not gonna blame them specifically, but I'm gonna say
the
I think
mental
I think it's the mental health.
That's mental health.
It is the mental health, but what is affecting the mental health? The social media, that
Name something else.
hip hop. I don't
Oh,
care.
yeah, for
It
sure.
is.
Definitely.
I don't care.
Definitely.
No, I would say that's definitely in the black community. Hip hop is
Hell
definitely-
yeah.
Black community, yeah.
That I would say
Hell yeah.
in the black community, in the
And guess what
hood,
Kamala Harris
in the low
said?
income. I think that the music in that culture is what perpetuates the violence in the hood.
And guess what Kamala Harris said?
I think what she said is true.
It's
I
a part
agree.
of our American culture.
I
It
agree.
is.
But
It
it's
started
negative
here.
part.
It's stupid though.
But it is
Bro,
stupid.
it's
It's still
Bro,
negative.
you're talking about something that originated in America.
That doesn't make it good though.
It's American
It's not,
culture.
yeah, it's still not
It's not good.
It's,
Yeah.
it's one of the most popular forms of music in America. It's
But
American
you just
culture.
said it's causing gun violence.
I
though.
said,
Yeah.
yeah. Certain,
So, I mean-
certain types
So,
of
yeah,
certain
it could be
types
a
of-
culture,
You're
but it's
basically
bad.
saying that something that causes gun violence is a part of American culture is still a bad
It's
thing
bad.
to say.
It's bad.
I think a certain part of the music is causing. I
It
don't
is,
think
I mean-
like you're just saying all rap music is causing violence. It's not what I'm saying.
I know, but if she,
I'm saying that the
95.
music that they're listening to that we listen to is what's causing it. Y'all listen to that shit.
No, yeah, no,
You
no,
know
no.
what I'm talking about.
But we
You know
was
what I'm
raised-
talking about.
No,
we was
but
raised
sometimes
different.
she
Yeah,
can
that's what
be,
I'm saying.
she can
But
be
you-
talking about a
you
different
know what I'm
period of
talking
time
about.
of music. Like our period of time, she might not know what's going on crazy. Like in our
Bro,
music.
rap music is the biggest
So yeah,
genre
if she's
in
talking
America.
about, you know, I don't know, Dr. Dre and them, you know, maybe, yeah, that was, you know, but even that time.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it 100.
That was
bro.
even saying-
What part of hip hop music was?
See, if you go back
NWA.
to if you go back
NWA.
NWA
When
when
It was actually was
before
good.
them, before them, yeah.
You
They
got
was on the hip-
MCD.
hop-
So
So now
hippity
hip
hop.
hop music is
Okay,
bad.
Run
It's
DMC.
negative.
Run DMC.
Run DMC and
All
them.
hip hop music is bad and negative. Most of it.
MC
yeah.
Hammer.
I won't say most of it.
Yeah, MC and Rocket, them,
They was
yeah,
good.
they was good.
So
But
if
every
she's talking about them, but if she's talking about
Either
NWA,
way, she
that's
right.
a bad statement.
Yeah, I agree.
I
I would say
disagree.
99% of
I
hip hop
think-
is
I
bad.
think- for American culture?
I
I think you're honing in on the negative parts of it.
Of what
but
she said?
The music originated in America. It's the most popular genre in America.
Facts.
It is American culture. That is a factual statement.
Other countries
That's not
wanna
a bad
do it.
statement.
It is,
That's
it is
not
American
a bad
culture, but it's
statement.
bad culture.
No, I think that
Drill
there's- I
started
think
in
that-
America.
Guys, I think that a subgenre of
that
rap.
good, though?
Guys,
It's not good, but
Guys.
we're the only country with guns and all that, so
Hey,
I
hey,
understand.
guess what? That's a subgenre of rap. That is a negative subgenre. I don't think there's all drill music is bad, but a lot of it is bad.
Bro,
drill music is
all
bad
drill
to me.
music is bad. It's drill music. You know what drill mean?
Doesn't Ice Spice make drill music? That's what
Glah.
genre type of music she makes.
Glah.
You know her last song? She turn this shit. You're not even the fart.
But she
That's
turned the
negative.
girls into
That's
hoes.
killing people.
Well,
She
that's
turned your
music.
daughters into hoes.
I mean, okay, if we look at the,
I won't argue
is
with that
Billboard,
statement, bro.
is Billboard with just rap or is it all genres?
Billboard
All
is
genres.
everything.
Okay,
No, it's not.
if we're looking at it,
not the most.
Bro,
Like-
you're looking at it, you're being too literal.
It's gonna be. It's gonna so.
I
Country
would agree.
music.
I would say that 95 to 99% of rap music is negative.
Damn. 95.
If you play a rap song right now on
90,
shuffle,
at
it's gonna
least
say
90.
it's gonna talk about bad shit.
Okay.
Unless you listen to J. Cole. Name
Biggie,
a positive rapper now.
Nas,
Name one positive
J.
rapper
Cole,
right
that's
now.
it, J.
You got J. Cole,
And
What's
Kendrick.
his name?
Cordae.
Kendrick, and Cordae.
What's that white dude's
I
name?
get Kanye.
NF.
NF, yeah.
I might get Kanye.
Nah.
Kanye don't
I mean,
make no gangster music.
He doesn't, but he does talk about some
But
vulgar
it's
stuff
rare
in his
cases
music.
though. It's rare cases.
I just don't think all of it is bad. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, not all of
It's
it.
good and bad. It's
rare
good
cases
and
that
bad
it's-
I
apples.
agree with that statement.
It's good
I
and
agree
bad
with that.
apples.
I don't like to make generalized statements saying, "Oh, all of that is bad."
But-
I think
No,
that-
yeah,
I think that.
okay.
I personally think that as an intellectual, that is a bad statement.
I'm gonna keep it 100 though. I enjoy the music to be honest with you, but I'm smart enough to know if I do that, I'm gonna have to live with that.
But hey, but that's a part
Everybody's
of
not part of that. Yeah, everybody's not
the
smart
gun
enough to
control
know.
situation. That's still a bad thing about it though.
I agree.
So you can't just dismiss that.
I agree.
That's a part of the top 3, top 5 of the problems of gun control.
So,
Of gun violence.
so
In the
okay.
black community.
So,
But
I'm
it can
just
happen
saying.
in the community.
I'm gonna keep
It's
it
not
100.
influencing.
So you say if they took away, well,
They're not
if
gonna take away.
if they took away rap, yeah, the gun.
It would be better for sure.
Or just what they could say in the rap. But
I
it's
don't
not
think
gonna-
so.
I think a lot of the things that's
don't
promoted
think
in
so.
popular rap music is negative. I do agree with that statement.
It'll be
but
better for
I
sure.
don't think that all rap music is negative. But I
I
think a
think-
lot of the popular songs today
Brother, let's see
and a lot
what's-
of it is
I think
promoted
without the
as
music,
negative.
it'll still be a high
It'll still
gain
be-
crimes.
It'll still be some crimes for sure.
yeah.
It's gonna still be
Poverty
pretty
is
high.
crime.
I think that the NWA and that rap music made it more mainstream.
But when I
and
talk-
they make, I know a lot of black people who go through identity crisis and think that
Brother,
being
yes.
bad like that is
That's a
being
problem.
black.
When I talk to every elder adult, they said that rap music is one of the biggest problems.
For sure.
So we gotta leave it at that.
Well-
People want to be gangster because of the music.
Well, I can't
they weren't
argue with
being
that.
gangster, goddamn.
Back in the 60s
You see what I'm
and
saying?
70s.
So we
Soul.
gotta look at what's the problem. What changed?
That's a big thing.
All right, though, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of.
Well, I can't.
We can
argue
go
with
on
that
and on,
statement.
like OT said about this situation, man. It's just one of them ones that I think will never happen. If they do want it to happen, you have a problem. I think we're dealing with, like OT said, the R word and logic.
Well, I think we're working with,
Or and
very
evil, you know.
socialist people that want to have, damn near communist policies in our states.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, all that.